alaikum. I've been asked to give a brief reminder on the topic of IHSAN. And since I've got about 3 minutes to do that, I'm just going to tell a story that was told to me in 2001 in Touba in Senegal by a sheikh named Sheikh Ibrahim Allah. He began the lesson by asking me a question. He said, "Bilal, do they have farmers in your country?" And I said, "Yes, Sheikh, we have farmers in my country." He said, "Good, then you're going to understand the story that I'm going to tell you." He said, "I want you to imagine two bachelors, two young men who don't have any possessions in this world, and they want to establish themselves. They want to get married and settle down and have a family and have the good things of this life. So they make an appeal to a powerful master of a house who has fields that extend in every direction. So this master offers them the following contract. He says to them, from the morning prayer until the midday meal, you'll labor on my fields. And if you do so faithfully, then you'll be given a field of your own to labor on in the afternoon. And the proceeds of whatever you grow on your own field belong to you. They're yours." The two bachelors are happy, the sheikh said, because they know that with one good harvest, they're going to be able to bring in the crops, they're going to be able to sell them, they're going to be able to establish a household, pay a dowry, get married, settle down, have children, be able to feed a family. It's the come up. It's the beginning of the good things in life for them. So they go away and they go out to the fields to start working. And they work hard throughout the whole rainy season until they bring in the harvest. The first of the bachelors comes to the master of the house, and he's bringing the grain that he harvested from the master's field, and he pushes it up to the feet of the master and says to him, "Here is the grain from your fields." The master replies to him saying, "You don't know this, but I was watching you the whole time. And I see that you labored faithfully for me. I see that you did not prefer labor on your own field to labor on mine, that you didn't drop a single drop of sweat on your field before you would drop one like it on mine, nor have you cheated me so much as a single grain of this millet. You have fulfilled the terms of your contract. Enjoy your garden. Have your garden." The man goes away thrilled. He has a garden and its proceeds. The second young man comes, and he's not bringing the proceeds from the first field. He's bringing the proceeds from both fields, and he pushes the grain from both fields up to the feet of the master and says to him, "Whether you give me the proceeds of my field, of both fields, a single grain of millet or nothing at all is all the same to me, because I ain't come here for no grain. I came here to be close to you. I came here to serve you because I love you and I wanted to be near to you and I wanted to provide service to you." So then the sheikh asked me, which of the two young men is the master of the house going to love? And I said, "Sheikh, it has to be the second one." He said, "You've answered correctly." And that's when he said, "This is the parable of Islam and IHSAN. God has promised a garden to all of those who fulfill the terms of their contract. If you pray your 5 prayers, if you fast the month of Ramadan, if you pay your zakat, if you make your shahada, if you make your pilgrimage, if you're able, if you believe in the things that you're required to believe in, then he's promised you a garden, and he is true to his promise. But if the answer, or if the question rather, is how do you enter into the ranks of those beloved by God, then the service has to be provided only for his sake, out of love for him." And he said that is the true interior meaning of IHSAN. That's the true interior meaning of what the Prophet ﷺ says when he said it is to worship God as though you see him, and knowing that if you do not see him, that he sees you.
La ilaha illallah.